Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for this is an out of the blue fan calling show, people. Obviously, we normally run the fan calling shows Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. on the Twitch, and we will continue to run them on the Twitch 8:30 p.m. every Tuesday, every Thursday, people. But I just decided I was like, we just hit 7K. So first and foremost, salute to everyone supporting the channel. Salute to all my co-hosts as well. I thought, you know what? Why not? We got the one show today, obviously later on, 11:30 p.m., the Manchester United Chelsea Spurs show. So I thought, let me just run a fan calling show. Like I say, just spare at the moment. So that's why I'm running it here. Big up to everyone who's supporting. Please make sure whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back, hit the like button on the video. Vitally important you do that. Hit that like button on the video. Share this across all of the socials. And on top of those two things, make sure you subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. It is now rolled to 8,000 subscribers. I will do a 7K subscriber party. I'm just not sure when, but sometime in the next week. Over 40 of you lot in the building. Big up. Let's go 40 likes. Let's go up to 40 likes. The link for the fan calling show is in the chat, people. I will continue to drop it in the chat during the show. There's only 2 rules when it comes to calling in to the channel, people. Only 2 rules. 1, camera must be on, face facing forward. Camera on, face facing forward. And that's not because we care what you look like. We don't. We let Ryan's stupid face on here, people. We do not care what you look like in the slightest. It's just safety protocols. Second thing, when it comes to calling in, is make sure you know what you want to talk about. You can talk about whatever you want sporting wise. That's fine. But don't just call in for the sake of it. So if you want to call in to ask me a question, you may want to disagree with me about something, you may want to have a rant about something, that's absolutely fine. Doesn't matter who you support, doesn't matter what team you support, doesn't matter what you want to talk about, doesn't matter if you're new here and this is the first day you found the channel or first week or you've been a regular. That's absolutely fine. I will continue to drop, like I said, the link in the chat. And if you are a member of the channel, you take priority as well. So you will cut the line. So members take priority. But I welcome to the show. First time, I've seen him in the chat before. Definitely his first time calling in to the fan calling show. Big up to man like you, Raj, in the building. I hope I didn't butcher your name, my guy.
You didn't. It's fine. That's
All
fine.
right, bless up, man. What do you want to talk about? The floor is yours.
I want to talk about Liverpool generally. Like,
all right, cool.
I mean, we're just not ambitious. We're already not ambitious.
Actually, where's my due diligence? Actually, before you continue on to Liverpool, where are you calling from, by the way?
England,
Okay,
London.
London. Yeah, okay, just always have to ask. Go on, carry on, my guy. The floor is yours. The floor is yours.
I don't know, man. Liverpool just right now started the window. I thought, okay, we could actually have a good window. McAllister, brilliant start. And then after that, you saw the Thuram and Kone things. You're thinking, okay, get them two in before preseason. Klopp even said out loud that get these two before preseason, so Klopp can build them and stuff. Yep. But of course, we're probably not going to get them before preseason because obviously they're in the Euros. So, and apparently we're going to bid after the Euros. I don't get why can't we bid before? Like, Newcastle have agreed a deal for Tonali, who is playing in the under 21 Euros. Why can't we agree a fee now? Then we don't have to worry about competition. Because there's a scenario which he has a good Euros, because it's possible, and his price increases 60 million. Then what are we going to do? And more competition. And Liverpool don't love bidding wars. They hate bidding wars. So they're going to get out of the deal. And I'm concerned, man. Like, it's just... Maybe I thought losing out on Jude Bellingham was probably the good scenario, but now, looking at it overall, maybe not, because now the club don't know what to do. And look, Klopp... I actually thought, before, I mean, I found out I thought the price was 150 million. I thought, okay, fine. Then I found out earlier it's only 90 million pounds.
Got you.
He clearly rejected us then, because that's probably the only scenario I can imagine. He rejected us because I think the report from someone I forgot, very reliable. He said that we put a bid in 90 million. Where did that go? I think he just rejected us because that's pretty not out loud, but he did reject us. FSU just want to hide and not almost change the scenario and always just FSU never back Klopp. Let's just be honest, we spent I don't know 293 million when Klopp's been here. We've not actually spent. The only reason we spent is we sold Coutinho, and that was probably we only sold Coutinho. That's why. And I'm fearing, look, I don't know if any firm fair is this. If Saudi coming for Salah and they offer 100 mil, I feel they accept it. I don't want Salah to go. I just don't want Salah to go. But
you don't want Salah to leave, so you don't think it's time to move him on. You would keep Salah, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I mean,
look,
yeah, I know we're a sell to buy club. I don't mind sell Diaz or someone like that. I don't mind, just not Salah. Like, please, just, if we do Salah, we're finished. Like, there's no one else in that front three. Darwin Núñez, we don't know, like, if he's going to succeed next season. Diaz hasn't really had a full preseason. You got who else? Gakpo's actually been the only one linking up. He's basically linking up. He's not the finisher. Jota's the only finisher there, and that's probably the only finisher we have. So I would keep Salah, but I'm fearing we lose Salah this summer because what if FSG do sell to buy? They always do this, and they sell Salah for like 100 million. Then we spread it around the squad. Like that's probably the worst scenario, I imagine. Like I'm fearing that this summer because I know where the funds are coming from. And honestly, I think we get 2 midfielders and a centre back, and I hate to say it, but we only get McAllister, Thuram, and Van de Ven guy, or some random centre back. But I'm fearing that summer. We're gonna have something like that. And we were meant to have this special rebuild. This rebuild, you know. This is not a rebuild. This is not a rebuild.
Now you're right. You spitting. You're right. This
is meant to be a rebuild. Like, what is this? This is not a rebuild. A rebuild is when you spend 200 million, 150 million around there, and you know, spread it for them. Because look, I rate Thuram. I'm not going to that. I really rate Thuram. I think he's a good player. But we should be linking with Caicedos. We should be linking with the Rices. Like, that's who we should be really linked with. The world class, the ready class. And you see United, look, Newcastle are acting more serious than both of our clubs right now. But let's be honest, Newcastle acting more serious. Like, you see, they don't mess around and be stingy. They just offer the money. Bang. You get in.
They do.
Wow, Liverpool just want to. We're struggling to sign Thuram, who wants to come to Liverpool. I think he wants to come, And we're not putting the money. And I'm actually annoyed, man, this summer. Like, I would only be happy with 2 minutes if you get me a Tchouaméni and that second midfielder, a Barella type. That's the only reason I'll be happy if you get me 2. But we probably won't end up with that type of midfielder. Look, I feel bad for Klopp. The only thing I'll say, Klopp, he's not calling it out. He's too sentimental. That's probably where
you're saying he needs to, even though you feel he's been wronged, he still needs to stand. He needs to still say something and be like, right, this isn't right.
Because FSG, if they sack him, there'll be a protest. I'm telling you right now, there will be a full protest because the fans love Klopp. Trust me, the fans love Klopp, and they're not gonna if a Klopp just needs to call it out, they're gonna get it for him. Obviously, they have to because FSG do have money. We're not poor, guys. People think we're poor. We're not poor. We're just FSG not giving the money. That's literally all it is. And this summer, I mean, it's went from maybe positive. First, I thought it'd be positive, Kone and Thuram links. Now, we could end up with 2 midfielders. Like, it's not good. And look, I'm not going to lie. Next season, we're not challenging for the title. I actually thought we would, just because we would sign Thuram and Kone. I thought them 2 would just be good. But now, we're probably going to be back for top 4. And that's not my standards, actually. So my expectation for next season's changed now.
What is it before I let you go? Go on. What is it? Go on, get top 4.
I'll do my prediction for what we're going to win on my expectation. So my expectation is to win the league, or challenge for the league at least, win the Europa League and domestic cup. What I think we'll do is get top 4, win the Europa League, and maybe win one of the domestic cups. I think that's probably what we're going to get. I think that's probably around there. Like, we should be challenging for the league actually, but I'm just not happy with this summer.
Yeah, I can tell. I feel for you. I'm happy because as a United fan and hearing a Liverpool fan talk like this, but you know what? It is what it is, you've Raj. But great first call. Yeah. Big up for calling in. Make sure you continue to support. I see you in the chat on a regular basis. So much appreciated, you've Raj. Yeah. Bless up, man. Big up, my guy. Bless up. Big up. Big up to Yuvraj. Great first call there. The link is now in the pinned comment to call in, people. Link is now in the pinned comment. Let's bump up these likes before I get into the next call. I'm going to get to all the callers. Do not worry about that. I will get to all the callers. Again, if you are a member of the channel, then you will bump up to the front of the queue. So it is first come, first serve. But if you are a member of the channel at any level, you will go to the front of the queue. Only at 36 likes. Let's get us up to 50 likes, people. Like check 1212. Hit that subscribe button as well. We're at 7,005. Get us to 7,010 people. And again, only 2 rules when it comes to calling into the fan calling show. 1, camera must be on, face facing forward. Camera on, face facing forward. Secondly, make sure you know what you want to talk about when you do indeed call in. So let me go to the next caller as well. A first time caller, big up man like Jego in the building. Yes, Jego, what are you telling me? You good first and foremost?
Yeah, flawless, man.
Yeah, man, calm.
Yeah,
I
man.
see in the name Manchester United fan. Love that. Where you calling from?
Jamaica, man.
Love that. You know what I'm saying? And that. Love that. You know what I'm saying? Love to see my Jamaicans in the building. What do you want to talk about, my guy?
Man, I don't know what's going on with this club, flawless. I don't know.
I hear you, man. You just it's the ownership, man. It's all on that. That's what it is. It's
Right.
all on the ownership. Reports have coming out. People are saying today that we're saying right now, and I've seen reports. How true it is, I don't know, that we've pulled out of the Mason Mount deal, but we'll see. But in regards to the club, don't stress and don't worry about it, Jago. It's all on the ownership. If we don't get Sheikh
And
Jassim, it's panic stations. It's panic.
That that's it, man.
It's panic
That's it.
station.
But regarding Mason Mount, man, I don't rate that guy, man.
Talk about it. Why don't you rate him? I'm with you, but why don't you rate it? Talk about it.
I've never rated that guy. When I watch him, I don't see a baller.
Yeah.
Like when I
I hear you.
watch him, I even since we're linked with him, I've been watching videos after videos, and I still can't get impressed.
Mm.
I'm trying to rate that guy, but I don't know what Ten Hag is doing, man.
I'm not with it with the Mason Mount thing whatsoever. But do you like the alternatives? Because the alternatives, according to reports, Caicedo, Lavia, what are you saying? Like them both?
I would take both of them over him. The
I hear you,
backups
man.
are the backups are actually better than that guy, man. Give me Caicedo, man,
Facts. Nah, I'm with
or
you.
get us
I'm with you.
Lavia. There are a lot of midfielders out there, side. Flawless, man. We don't need Mason Mount, man.
Nah, I'm with you. Definitely don't need Mason Mount. That's why I'm hoping these reports that have come out, like I said, literally just before I went live, saying we dropped what's it called? That we've dropped the interest. So I'm fully with that. But what other positions would you like to see us strengthen outside of the
Uh,
midfield?
Goalkeeper at first, man. We need a
Talk about
keeper,
it.
man.
You want De Gea gone, or would you like to see De Gea stay and get a new
No,
number one? Or are you saying move on De Gea?
move on the hair, man. It doesn't make sense he stays at number 2, man. That don't make any sense. Move him on, man.
Well, I hear you. First. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. A goalkeeper in particular that you want.
Uh, I like Onana or even
Okay.
Costa. We just need a proper goalkeeper, a modern goalkeeper that's keep the ball rolling, man. David De
Yeah.
Gea is a liability, man.
Nah, I'm with you,
He's a
Jago.
he's a good shot stopper, but that's all he is. And right
Mm.
now his shot stopping is not even up there.
I hear you, man. I hear you, Jago. You know what I'm saying? I hear
So
you. But I'm gonna go on, carry on.
right. Well, we also need a next midfielder. We need someone like a backup for Casemiro because he's the
Agreed.
only one that can hold that midfield.
Agreed.
We don't have a next player that can hold the midfield.
Agreed. Without doubt,
Right.
110%.
We need to get rid of a few players too, man. Man like Slabhead needs to go, man. I don't know what he's waiting on.
I love how Slabhead is at the nickname was translated all the way over to Jamaica. Love that. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
brilliant.
man.
That's reached out
Yeah, man.
over.
I like what the manager is doing, flawless. But some of these names we're linked with, I don't know, man. No Mason Mount, man. Come on.
Yeah. I'm with you. No
Even
Mason.
I watch that guy. I remember Euros.
Mm.
I watch that guy over and over again, and I don't see it so flawless. I
Nah,
don't see.
I'm
I
with you.
don't see it, man. I never rated that guy, and right now I just want to hear that we're out of it and we're moving on to someone else. I will
I'm with
celebrate not signing Mason Mount. That's how much I don't rate that guy.
I'm with you. Like if we don't sign him, that's like a signing. That's where I'm with you on
I'll
that.
be celebrating, man.
100%. It's
Yeah,
like a
man.
celebration if we don't. And we've actually, for
Yeah,
all
man.
the bad parts of like how Manchester United have moved in the transfer window previously, even though I don't want the player, the way we've moved with Mason Mount, I don't have no issue with, because we've had a price and we stuck to it. And we said we're not going above this price. And we're not being dictated to, especially when we're in the position of power. We are the A side of this negotiation. The player doesn't want to
Right.
stay. You're trying to sell him. He has 1 year left on his deal. Trying to sell
And
him
he's
for 70 million is ridiculous. And he's not
and
that
he's
good.
not he's not that good anyway.
Yeah, he's not that good anyway.
He's
He's not
not
that
that
good
good,
anyway.
man. He's not
Facts.
that good, man.
Facts. But yo, Jago, gonna have to let you go to run through the rest of these calls. But big up for calling in, yeah? Keep supporting, man. Much appreciated. Thank you, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Bless up,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Hey, large up everyone in the chat as well. The link for the fan calling show is in the pinned comment, people. In the pinned comment, feel free to call in. Like I said, doesn't matter if you're new, doesn't matter if you're a regular, doesn't matter who you support. Just like I said, if you want to call in, feel free. This is your chance. I will run these occasionally on the YouTube, but you get them on the Twitch all the time. Just before I move on, big up to my guy Eddie. Says my dog, big 7K. Congrats, El Jefe. Y'all hit the like and subscribe. Make sure you do that. Big up to my, you know what I'm saying, my midfield partner on Pro Clubs. You know what I'm saying? Baller. Bails me out enough on Pro Clubs. I'm telling you all the time. Says congrats on reaching 7K. Show some love to the hardest working streamer out here and hit the like, people. Yes, people, make sure you do. I will continue to run through these calls. Obviously, anyone super chats, I'll get to your comment or your question in between calls. Once someone's just disconnected, but I wait for them to join and there's someone else there. But it looks like that. Like I said, camera must be on, facing forward in the light, people. Safety protocols. That's all it is. That's all it is. Safety protocols. And let me know in the chat as well, people, in regards to the Mason Mount and the Mason Mount situation and Manchester United dropping interest. Where is that source from? Has anybody reliable said that? Anybody reliable said that? Let me see what else you lot are saying in the chat. You lot are talking about Minerals party, Minerals FC having a party, Minerals won today. Derek says, I feel a sense of relief, flawless. Not yet, because I don't know the source. I really, really don't know the source. So I can't even say like whether it's not Caicedo, his pace and power fits the profile flaw. Absolutely. I'm a big fan of Caicedo. Everyone knows I'm a huge fan of Caicedo. Starboy Saka says, flawless, do you think United have the money for Caicedo? Yeah, I do. If we were offering what 50 to 60 million for Mason Mount, Onana's in that ballpark as well. It's there. And sales. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Manchester United and sales. So it's kind of like we can definitely raise. I think the money's there. I think we can raise it, but this is just me simply guessing. There's no one here right now, people. So feel free to call in. I'm saying a couple people dropped off. So yeah, the link for the membership is in the pinned comment. Virgil says, you seen your boy Matisse finish the season higher than Frank Lampard, and he ain't even manager like that. Chelsea should hire him. Yeah, it's Mazzo. Let's see this. So Manchester United have dropped interest in Mount, confirmed. Current feeling is that he's staying. Mount ideally never wanted to leave Chelsea. So that's different to reports about him wanting to leave. Hey, keep him there. Keep him there. You're right. Says Manchester United have dropped interest. Yeah, and confirmed. Yeah, same quote. But I hope so. Hey, you lot get your questions in as well. Like I say, this is the fan calling show, but any questions you have, feel free to get in as well. I will drop even though the link is in the pinned comment, I'll drop it again, people. I'll drop it again. Link is in. 1 second. Call in link. Bear with me. God, welcome. Always an eventful caller. My guy Kaneki in the building. Yes, Kaneki. What do you want to chat about?
All right, first, big up on 7K, my guy. Big up on 7K.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And such joyous news. I'm not that angry today after seeing that Chelsea has once again turned down for Money Mineral TikTok Mount. I just need that rumor to die right now. I think I deserve to just let me just have this good mood I'm in. Let's see if we can keep it. And going further now, because now I'm just going to talk. I'm just going to talk transfers.
Get off your chest before you go. Just the one thing, people, to narrow as well. This is just a one-off. I did this calling show on here. I was just like, you know what? Let me just run one off. And yeah, we're still waiting for reliable sources on the Mount thing, people. But I just like the news anyway. But yeah, go on, fam. Floor's yours.
All right. My question is because this is to prove everything about these top reds. All these videos that I saw on YouTube, keep and sell, keep and sell, keep and sell, keep and sell. A lot of people, they're selling Pogba, selling Sancho, selling Fred, they're keeping McTominay. McTominay and Fred are on the transfer market right now. It's confirmed that they're both the club are willing to sell both those two.
Yeah.
Inter Milan and Fulham are in for Fred. So a Champions League and league challenging team in Inter Milan and an upcoming Fulham are interested in Fred. Who's interested in Scott McTominay?
You right.
Has anybody seen any links for Scott McTominay?
Nah, you right, fam. 100%.
Like, I'm sitting here and it's just sentiment FC. It's just you see, look at Man City. I've always said it to a point people always wonder, hey, saying I'm a City fan. I'm like, I'm not a City fan. I'm a Man United fan with high standards.
Yeah.
I'm a Man United fan with high standards. I want our fan base to speak like Real Madrid fans. I want to be able to say, congratulations on winning 5 Champions Leagues. I want 6. I want 7. I want 8. I want 9. Like, enjoy the success now. We don't stop. We don't stop.
Yeah, facts.
Everyone's saying, what is it? Glory hunting. I'm like, isn't that the point of elite sport? You want glory, you want trophies, you want success.
Yeah, facts. You aim to 110%. Yeah, you aim to win.
Everyone always, I hear everybody, how I speak, it's too harsh. I'm like, okay, show me a victorious loser. Show me someone that's got a gold medal for finishing last in the Olympics. Show me. When Usain Bolt ran 9.58, who won the gold medal? Was it the guy that ran 15 seconds? Did he win the gold medal?
Facts.
Or did Usain Bolt win the gold medal?
Yeah.
I want the best at Manchester United. The Liverpool fan that came on before, he brought up a name that I've been singing for. That Real Madrid are looking to sell. Tchouaméni and Valverde. Real Madrid are willing to sell any one of their midfielders since they've gotten Jude Bellingham. They're willing to let go of any one of those 3, not 2. They are listening to price for any one of them. So Tchouaméni is available, technically. Tchouaméni is available, Valverde is available, and Camavinga are available. And we want to waste $70 million on B-Tech Jesse Lingard. Andres Pereira has done more in the Premier League than Mason Mount. Andres Pereira has done more in this season than Mason Mount has in the Premier League the last 3.
I wish Mason Mount was Lingard levels. I'd be less upset. I wish Mount was Lingard levels. I'd be less upset.
Do you know? You want to know the sad thing about it? The sad thing about Jesse Lingard? I'm going to name the players at Manchester United I never really hated. I never hated Dan James. I've never hated him. Never hated Dan James. I never hated Lingard. Chris Smalling, Ashley Young. Like some players that I know that weren't good enough for Manchester United, I never hated them, but I just knew you weren't the levels for Manchester United.
Yeah.
There are quality players out here right now that I'm looking at because I was in talks with somebody and they were like, I'm comparing my team to Real Madrid. So I'm like, Real Madrid's team right now, do a combined 11. How many Man United players start for Real Madrid?
Facts.
2x Real Madrid players.
Yeah.
Casemiro, Varane.
Yeah,
Manchester United, Barcelona. How many people from Manchester United start for Barcelona?
Have to go through. Not many.
All right. Manchester United. Manchester United, Bayern Munich. How many of our players start for Bayern Munich? The 2 Real Madrid players. The 2 Real Madrid players.
It's not many. It's not many.
So I'm not going to. I don't want to really take on because I know there's probably a lot of callers here, but it's just the standards in our club has fallen. It's fallen.
Yeah.
It has fallen. We've managed to go from Michael Carrick, Paul Scholes, and Giggs to Bruno, McTominay, and Fred. That's a very bad drop-off.
Yeah.
I've always said this, and when I speak, everybody's like, these players. I'm like, I'm going to blame the players, but How can I blame Sancho when Sancho went from Hakimi to Luke Shaw?
Yeah, I
Sancho,
get the overall point in regards to
all right?
we know, like, and I agree with you, like, in terms of the standards. And what I don't like is the defense of the standards, like being open and honest, like you mentioned with certain players. We know certain players ain't good enough. It's like, he's not, but it's when people defend it and act like these players
No.
are. And it's like, we know these players are not of a certain level. We know the vast majority are not. Like, if you get me Casemiro, Varane, Martinez levels, guess what? Well, shut up. Because highly likely
Yes.
you'll be competing for top honors. And yes, that's tough to do, people. I fully understand that's tough to do. However, this is why these people are paid are paid vast amounts of money to do their job. If you are paid the best to do your job, you better be doing the
Flawless.
best at your job. But you're going,
Flawless.
That's point.
Bruno Fernandes is getting paid more than EK Gundogan. All right? This is what I'm going to bring to people. Bruno Fernandes is earning more than Gundogan. Bruno Fernandes is earning more than Bernardo Silva. Which one of those players are Man United quality? Not Bruno. All right? Maguire was out earning Van Dijk at one point. Even the chat here can confirm with me. Maguire out earned Van Dijk. Maguire out earned Robertson. Luke Shaw was making more than Cancelo. Look, I'm not knocking players for what they're making, but I need Manchester United to sit down and look at this team and ask, if we were supposed to do a combine of this team right here and the 2008 Champions League winning team, how many of these players do you think Ferguson would take? If we lined out all these Manchester United players right now, how many of them would Ferguson have taken?
Yeah, I hear you. I get the point. We know how bad the standards are. But yo, Kaneki, I got to cut you off because I got to get to the rest of these
No,
callers.
I know.
Always good chatting with you,
Big
though,
up.
man. Always, man. Therefore, keep supporting, man. And man will definitely talk to you again soon, yeah? Kaneki, every time.
You will.
Bless up. Yeah,
See you
I
on
know.
Tuesday.
Yeah, bless up. Catch you Tuesday. Bless up. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everyone who's locked in right now, we do run these fan calling shows every week, Tuesday and Thursday, 8:30 p.m. UK time. Tuesday, Thursday, 8:30 p.m. UK time on the Twitch, exactly like this as well. Got to welcome a member of the channel, so he's cut to the start of the queue. Another regular caller. Man like Malcolm is in the building. What are you telling me, Malcolm? You good? You on mute, my brother? Look at this guy with his food in that. You know what I'm saying? What you saying? You good?
You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What you saying, my dog? You good? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Always, man. Always
What do
blessed.
you want to talk about? The floor is yours. The floor is yours.
Nah, man. Listen, man. I'm excited. You know what I mean? Obviously, now the Mount Talks done, dusted. You know what I mean? Now we can move on.
Hold the fire on that. There's no reliable source who has said that yet. So don't jump the gun.
Yeah,
Don't jump.
hey. Nah, but you know what? Yeah, to be honest, like, to me, 2 bids for Mount. To me, I feel like if 2 bids are rejected, I feel like that's just a signal for you to just move on. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the chat's giving you plaudits on the food as well.
Yeah. Hey, I take the comment back. You know what I mean? But I mean, but anyways, I mean, like, yeah, to me, Mount, like, I'm not gonna come in here and say, oh, why we not focusing on Mount? Like, why do we even, like? To me, Caicedo is the ideal midfielder we need, because he fits the system that Ten Hag implements. So to me, the whole Mount talk just ended there, and then starting Caicedo. But I mean, we have to wait and see. You know what I mean? It's not all real, but it's all just clickbait PR. You know what I mean? But the usuals. But yeah, man. I mean, it's just. I mean, nothing's been said in terms of like transfers. You know what I mean? And it's coming to like preseason, and we still haven't had like an actual like signing. So I'm hoping by like end of June, starting of July, we can at least have a player finalized, or just something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, we have gone in terms of players not being finalized. We have gone in for Mount. Like, that was one of our transfer targets. Obviously, Kim and Jay, there was rumors of. Onanas, there's rumors of as well. But the window's not been too far open. Like, this is just the way teams do business now. Like nobody does. Like Liverpool have signed one player, Manchester City have signed one player, Arsenal have signed one player, horrific signing. Chelsea have signed 0 players. Spurs have signed 0 players. And then there's us. So most teams have only signed one player. Bear in mind, the Arsenal one is terrible. The Liverpool one was McAllister because of the release clause, which made that deal much easier. And then you've got City, who have just signed Kovacic, who was on the move. Well, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say don't worry about it in regards to that. To TVG says the offer is still on the table, so Mount could still go United. No, it's not on the table because you have rejected it. So, yes, but anything else you want to add, Malcolm, before I get to this next goal?
I hear like I mean, as I said again, like until this takeover business is done and dusted, like I'm not gonna be believing any transfer of any player that we're linked with in the news. Like if I see someone that's saying that, oh yeah, I put in a bid for this player, like I'm just not gonna go really further into that conversation because I feel like, you know, in order for us to actually like make like a proper bid, we need new owners. And I think with if Sheikh Kasim comes in, then I think that's where we can start getting into Caicedos there, and start talking to the Barellas and everyone.
Yeah.
So it's all up to the new owners, and so I'm just praying, what I mean. But anyways, big up to the chat, big up to the comment. I mean, oh yeah, big up to you getting 7K. You know what I mean?
Love.
Keep subscribing. You know what I mean?
Love, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. Bless up. You know what I'm saying? And that. Bless up. Big up Malcolm every single time. For those that are saying his audio was off, I think it was just because of the room he was in and he was echoing. Jacob, are you there? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think he is. I think he is. Again, link for the call-in show is the link to call in people is in the pinned comment as well. And he just left as well. Jacob, call back in when you are ready. Also, you don't get any questions in. There hasn't been any, to what I've seen, credible sources that have stated Mason Mount deal is currently off. So I'm unsure. I'm not jumping the gun. I'm not getting ahead of myself whatsoever. The burger did look the burger did look fire. I'm not gonna lie, the burger did look absolutely fire. Like 110% it did. See what else you lot are saying in the chat. Nero, when you're ready, and I'll click you in. And to 40 Boy who says this, do you think Casemiro and Caicedo work as a double pivot? That is immense. What an immense double pivot that is. Immense. Big up HKM Music for the super chat who says, the Lord has answered my prayers. We have left the Mount negotiations to focus on Caicedo. Just want to say quickly, HKN, there hasn't been a reliable source, but reports is good. I like, even from unreliable sources, I like this because reports have also coming out saying he never really wanted to leave Chelsea and all this type of stuff. So I hope he stays there. But big up for the super chat, much appreciated. I'm gonna bring in the young G, man. Like Nero is in the building. Yes, Nero, what are you telling me? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, man, can hear you. This guy always got the fitted and that. You know what I'm saying? The old school thing. What are you telling me though? You blessed?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm good, man. YouTube debut, innit? So
yeah,
facts.
Facts, man. What do you want to talk about? The floor is yours.
Also, before I talk, innit, congrats on 7K.
Love. Thank you.
My guy. Congrats, innit.
Love, man.
I just see in the comments someone said, what's your thoughts on Ndombele?
Wait, Ndombele, that's on loan from Spurs, Ndombele.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm with that. I'm not with that. I'll let you answer. I'm not with the Ndombele thing.
Nah, you know, I'll answer that, innit? Nah. He's a good player, but come on, if you want to win big titles, stay away from him. But he's a good player, though. But yeah, like Mount, the team got rejected. I'm happy, bro, because yesterday I was like, yo, this has to get rejected. And I was like, please. This just needs to get rejected, and it did. And I hope Man United wake up because you have had 3 bids rejected. So you know that they don't want him. They don't want him like that. Mm-hmm. Because if they pay what Chelsea want, that means they're overpaying.
Facts.
They don't want him. So it's good news. I think if we go and get Caicedo, it's a risk, but I'm willing to take that risk rather than getting Mason Mount because I know that Caicedo is a better player, has more qualities. He's just an overall better player, man. Like he has the PMP, He's very technical as well. We can't forget that. So, in the way that the manager wants to shape up this team, in terms of us trying to be a transitional team, Caicedo fits. Caicedo fits. And if people want to talk about he knows the Prem, yeah, he knows the Prem. Young player, we started in our team, and we would have him there for about like a good 3-4 years, man. So him playing next to Casemiro, he's gonna be learning, man. He's gonna be learning and improving his game, game by game. So I'll be excited if that happens. Kudus as well, another player I spoke about. If we get someone like him in, it would make sense. Like, just a good player, technical, very polished, physical as well. Like, I want to see proper names getting linked to my club, not Mason Mount. I'm tired of this. The Mason Mount news, it ends today, man. It ends today. Yeah, that's cool, bro.
Now, I hear you, man. I hear you. I do like these reports. Like I said, there's been nothing reliable from what I've seen. I know the chat will let me know. I've seen them, but I do just like the news coming out. I agree in regards to the third bid being rejected. And I said this as well, that the only way this deal doesn't get done is Chelsea pricing them out. Who's more stupid, Manchester United or Chelsea? Currently, it's looking like Chelsea. Because the fact that he didn't take the first bid is ridiculous. But to not take the third bid is even more ridiculous. It's crazy.
Yeah, 100%. That's like Tottenham offering us what, like 40 million for Maguire. We say now we want 50. It don't make sense. It don't make sense to me, man. Like,
you're right.
And I don't even think Chelsea think he's worth anything. I feel like they're just trying to take the piss. Like, honestly, I just think they're trying to take the piss. I think they don't respect us as a club, and they're willing to see how much we can bargain out of Man United. Literally, you would never do this to City. Like, they keep on lowering the price, and it's just like, walk away, man, because it's embarrassing. And hopefully, if this still doesn't get done, I'll be happy. But it's the overall fact that we bidded for him that makes me angry, because Ten Hag wanted this guy. So he's dodged a big bullet here. He's dodged a big bullet. And even if Mount plays well at Chelsea, I don't care. He's still trash in my eyes.
Yeah, facts. Big up to Joseph for the super chat. Says, hold that, Lewis. God is good. I'm so happy. Big up to everyone congratulating, man, on 7K subscribers. Much appreciated. But yeah, I'm with this. You know what I'm saying? Joseph, hold that, Lewis. God is good. I'm so happy. Hopefully it don't happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping it don't happen, just to see them Chelsea tears as well, which will be even more brilliant. Just to see these Chelsea tears. Go on.
You know what it is, yeah? You see Lewis, I watch his content sometimes, and like, I know he's so vocal about Mount and Havertz. So it's a thing where you can't have everything. Like, you sold Havertz, you have to keep Mount in it. Like, that's the deal. So none of this. Now, you can't get rid of both of them. That's like Man United trying to get rid of all the dead wood. Like, it's not realistic. It's not feasible. But it'll get done at some point.
That's all. Hey, man. Let's hope so, man. I hope I'm saying that it does indeed. Like, we don't do this deal. Like, and like I said, that was the only thing I stated. I was like, it don't get deal because Chelsea priced him out. I can't believe, even with them lowering the price, they're gonna price him out, which is absolutely like just idiotic on their standpoint. But Nero, anything else you want to add before we let you go?
I was gonna say that was the only way that we were gonna get out of that deal, and I'm happy that Chelsea have just done that, because we did not need Mount, man. Like, Mount, Bruno in the midfield. Like, I wasn't gonna watch any games, I wasn't trying to watch no games.
Trust me.
And now, like, we have to go to Real Madrid and try to take one of their ballers. Like, it is what it is.
Bring me Chilwell, please.
For me, I want Camavinga.
You prefer Camavinga first?
Yeah. Just because of the left-footed, the overall balance, versatile, could play left back. Not that we need him to, but you know what I'm saying? Big player. He's played in some big games as well.
Facts.
I saw something online saying that he's played some big games, and I agree. Played the UCL final, played in the World Cup final. So he knows his stuff, man. He's been about.
Quality player. Yeah. Quality player.
Bring me one of them, man.
Yeah, that's what I asked for. Be real greedy and just go splash the bag on both. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. take the whole midfield, man. Take the whole midfield, bro.
Facts.
It's that, man.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? But yo, Nero, bless up. Let the people know where they can find you though, and all that good stuff as well.
Yeah, man. Sub to me on YouTube, Nero Knows Ball. If you fuck with what I said today, you know what I'm saying, just hit up my YouTube. But yeah, man.
Nero Knows Ball. Hey, before you go, one of the mods, please drop Nero's channel in the chat, please. Nero Knows Ball. Go subscribe. One of the next up and coming, he gonna be on this thing. I'm telling you. Once he starts content creating people, next up. Remember, I said that. Trust me, definitely on his way. Once he starts, don't like you lot gonna enjoy his content 100%. But Nero, bless up, yeah, every single
time. Big thanks, man. Appreciate it,
man. Love every time, Nero. Yeah, bless up, big up, big up. Hey, one of the mods, can you get on that for me, please? Drop Nero's link in the channel. Yeah, it's Nero Knows Ball. Yes, double check. Nero will be in the chat as well. Anyway, and just as I was about to click in the other caller, man just disappeared as well. People keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to click in a caller and then people disappear. Call back in, people. Link again is in the pinned comment. Over 90 of you lot in the building. We're at 60 likes. Girls up to 80 likes. Like check 1212. And just because we hit 7K don't mean we stop, people. Road to 8K, people. Road to 8K, people. We're at 7,011. We're looking to get to 7,015 people. You know what I'm saying 7,015. 4 more subscribers. Hit that subscribe button as well. And this is what I was talking about. This is breaking news. Chelsea and Manchester United are still in contact, and the expectation is that Mount leaves. That's from Fabrizio Romano. This is why you just don't get too gas, people. But I like the fact there's a spanner in the works. I like this. You know what I'm saying? And I like the fact that there's talks of him not being here, which I do like. But we'll see, man. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? Conflicted. This is why you don't get too gas, people. This is why you don't get too gassed. Let's see what else you lot are saying. To Victor, who says, when's the 7K party? I'm going to pattern it. I don't know when. I'm going to sort it out. I just don't know when. Hey, there's over 90 of you lot in the building. Hey, let's bump up them likes. Let's bump up them likes, man. I said 80 likes. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you are indeed new as well. We recently just hit 7K. Take it all with a pinch of salt, but it's not done either way. That's exactly what it is. That's why I don't, you know what I'm saying, get gassed up about it at all in the slightest. That's why I don't get gassed up either way. So I'm like, yo, he's not sauces. But yeah, let me welcome to the show. First time caller calling in. Man like K2 is in the building. What are you telling me, my guy? You good? Yo, K, you good? Connection's moving dodgy, my guy. There we go.
Big up flawless.
Yeah, man, what you saying? You blessed?
Oh, is it good?
Yo, your connection's moving dodgy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm good, fam. I come from...
Say again, my guy. Man. Yo, my guy, jump out, jump back in, because your connection's moving slow.
Wi-Fi, fam.
Yeah. Wi-Fi is moving slow. Oh, jump out and jump back in. You know what I'm saying? 1 second, let me message him. Tell him jump out and jump back in. Jump out. Jump back in. Jump out, jump back in. That's what it is. Yeah. I seen the Fab tweet. You know what I'm saying? And that. You know what I'm saying? I keep saying Mount was a done deal when personal terms were agreed. Chelsea are not dumb. They know how to negotiate. That's why it's a saga, but it's done. Well, it's not done because it's still up in the air. Like, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, man, don't get giddy. I'm saying everyone getting giddy. Oh, he's leaving, he's going. It's still not done. If they're still in negotiations, that means the deal's not done. The deal isn't done. Yeah, K2, call. K2, I know you're watching. Call out. I mean, call in and then jump out, jump back in. Call back in. Yeah, man, Nero Knows Ball. Go subscribe to his channel, people. Nero Knows Ball. I know he's going to be creating some great content over there, 110%. So make sure. Let's see what else you lot are saying as well. Love that you guys are backing off Mount. Hold that, Chelsea. Everyone relax, man. Everyone relax. Think he's back? Yo, K2?
Yeah. Yeah, can you hear?
Yeah, that's a bit better. Yeah. Who's your team and where you calling from?
Okay. My team is Chelsea Football Club. I'm African from country right above South Africa called Botswana.
Oh shit, okay. You calling from the motherland.
Yeah,
all right, let's
I'm
go.
talking about like the Mason Mount. Yeah.
Talk about it. The floor is yours.
Yeah. Yeah, the Mason Mount situation is obviously it's very complicated, man. one day you hear well, he's gonna go. The next you hear he's not going to go. You know, it's way too complicated for me personally. I mean, I feel like you should just leave them. I'm tired of this whole. You know, is he gonna be here? Is he not going to be here?
Yeah.
At the same time, like it's draining mentally, fam. Like just being a fan. Because like some of these players, fam, I don't know. I don't understand, fam. Like, you know, you just like you wake up and it's like different news, different sources, different this, different that. So I'm just gonna rely on Fabrizio and Ornstein from now on. I'm tired of the other, you know, sources that be tweeting these other things. As for Chelsea, fam, I think I'm not happy with the news that Kepa might be the number one goalkeeper. I mean, don't get me wrong, he was quite good last season, but man, I don't trust that guy. I just
I
don't trust
understand
him.
your concerns with Kepa
As
being your
for the
number one.
strike, yeah, man, I have like I don't know PTSD, fam. Like I just can't trust him. Just can't. As for as for the striker situation, fam, um, I just want like a battering ram, fam, that can just link up play. You know, if he has pace and power, you know, then I think we're good in that department. I just need like a tall, physical striker that can link up play as well as score goals. That's just, that's what I want from my striker. I mean, as for there's concerns about the youth and that stuff. For me personally, I don't have a problem with it at all because I felt like last season we're getting let down a lot by our senior players that were not youth players, and at times they didn't care, man. I mean, there were days I just, I didn't. There was a Champions League game against Real Madrid. I think it was the second. Yeah, it was the second leg. I didn't watch it at all, because I just knew we were gonna get beaten. So I was like, nah, I'm not watching this shit. So I mean, as for my expectations for Poch coming in,
that was
I
going to
don't
be
know,
my
man.
next
People
question.
think
What
Poch is
are you
soft. I
happy
don't know
about
where
the
they
Poch
get.
deal? Are you
Yeah,
happy about Poch? Not happy what you saying
yeah,
about it?
very happy, very,
Okay.
very. Yeah, I'm extremely happy, fam. I just think in terms of developing players, his track record is impeccable, fam. It's impeccable. And one thing is, I never wanted to get in an Enrique or, a guy that is all about winning now, winning now, winning now, because I felt like first thing we need to start with is play football. Start by playing football. Put a structure there of playing football. It's not about winning trophies just yet. Just play football first. First things, you can't win trophies without playing the game. That's just how it is. So that's what I wanted from the get-go. And Poch gives us that. This whole thing of Poch is soft, Poch is this. Fam, I don't know where people get this from. The guy's Argentine. I've never seen a soft Argentine in my life. I mean, have you? Because I don't get that notion of he's soft. He's not soft. I think he's a ruthless manager. I think he's gonna come in.
Yeah, I think
He's gonna set these guys
I don't
straight. I
think
think
he's
he's
soft.
gonna get them fit. Yeah.
I don't
think
think.
maybe
Yeah,
they
I
saw
think
him
people
cry that
just.
one time.
Yeah, he's not
Yeah,
soft. I
they
think
saw
people
him
just
cry
use
that
that
one
because he was
time
at
when
Spurs type
he,
of thing. But go on,
yeah,
carry on, carry on, carry on.
exactly.
Sorry.
Yeah. I just think that he's gonna get the players fit because I think fitness was a major issue last season, man. I mean, how many injuries? I think at one point we had like 10 injuries. So he's gonna get the boys fit. He's gonna get us playing a decent style of football. Personally, I don't care about it being looking pretty or anything like that. I just want a base level of football.
First,
Pick a style and play that style. That's what I'm all about. And if you pick a style, the next manager, if Poch doesn't work out, if Poch has got us to a certain level and we were looking to improve from that level and Poch can't get us to the promised land, then bring in a manager that plays a similar style to Poch. That's my one request. That's all I
that makes
want.
sense. Fully makes sense.
Because the problem in Chelsea has always been, we had Mourinho in. The whole Eva, I forgot her surname, thing happened with Mourinho, and then he got sacked, finished 10th, and then we brought in Conte, different style of football. I was okay with it because I didn't have a problem with bringing Conte at the time. And then Conte gets sacked after he does. We absolutely capitulated at that time. And then we bring in Sarri. And when Sarri comes in, he comes with Jorginho, right? And then obviously Conte is left. It's a different style of football right away, right? It's more kind of like a Spanish kind of style of football by an Italian manager, which is something I still don't understand how, how the philosophy was like. But hey, that's an interesting thing. And then from Sarri went to Frank Lampard. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I was happy. I was happy when it happened. I mean, in hindsight now, it's like, damn, like why did we make that decision in the first place? But at that time, I was still I was in high school still, so I was still like young and stuff. So naive mind thinking, old legend of the club. I grew up watching him and Drogba, being African, the Lampard Drogba connection. I loved playing, as a midfielder in school and whatnot. So it was like, yes, I'm getting a club legend back, and new lease of life is born. I see a lot of young players coming in. I'm happy about it because I was like, we never had youth players coming and whatnot. And at the time, it set in my mind that like my main issue with that whole thing was like when I was growing up, Chelsea was always hated. Like my friends were not Chelsea fans; they were different other fans, so they hated me for liking Chelsea and whatnot. And like even the British media hated Chelsea, so it was weird seeing us being liked by the British press and people in general because we're promoting youth. That was a weird thing because Chelsea has always been hated, right? Like my whole lifetime being a Chelsea fan, we've been hated. So yeah, that was a bit weird. And then Lampard's second season comes in. We have probably our worst transfer window of all time, I think. Wait, one of. Let me say one of. When the board, they get Kai Havertz and Werner and those kind of players, and I get excited because Werner was scoring a lot of goals at the time. Havertz was seen as a top talent at the time, so I'm like, whoa, we're really gonna get ballers in. They come in and, oh man, yeah, it was horrendous, fam. Like the defending, man. And we had Kepa in goal. That was the season, fam. Man, yeah. Yeah, man.
Now, first, before I let you go, though, K2, where did you say
what
K2? Where did you say you was calling in from again? What did you say the country was called? Say that again.
Oh, Botswana. Botswana, a country, Botswana.
Okay, Botswana. Okay, now I was just asking out of interest. That's all again.
Yeah, a country. Yeah, just above. Like you can just go, and it's just above South Africa in the map.
I love that, man.
So
big up, man. Hey,
I have relatives that live in South Africa.
Much appreciated you calling in, man. Continue to support, big up, man. Much appreciated, my guy. Bless him.
Yeah, thanks.
Every single time. Big up. Hey, link for the membership. I'm just used to saying that. Link for the call-in show is in the pinned comment, people. Link for the call-in show is in the pinned comment. Bump up the likes. We're at 66. We're gonna close out shortly. I don't expect this fan call-in show to go like this. So here we are. It's a good job. I was 50-50 on doing it. I'm glad I did it now. I've seen we've had new callers calling alongside the regulars as well. At 67 likes, girls up to, there are 68 likes now. Girls up to 70 likes, people. Subscribe to the channel. It is road to 8K. Like Victor asked before, I will be doing the 7K subscriber party. I know I didn't do one for 6 and I didn't do one for 5. I think the last time I did one was 4. So I'm definitely going to do one for 7 over this next week at some point. You know what I'm saying? I'll go get my liquor on deck. You know what I'm saying? So everyone make sure you bring your liquor if you drink. If you smoke, bring your smoke. If you don't, just bring a beverage. Bring your orange juice, your apple juice, even your lattes in it. You know what I'm saying? And now he's saying, Ahmed, you on mute, fam. You on mute.
First things first, obviously, congratulations on the 7K. How does my camera look? First things first, like
it looks fine. You're saying this guy over there shining. The camera looks fine.
It's because the new 4K camera that I got today, so I wanted to test it out before shooting. Listen, man, wow, it actually looks too good. Actually, shit, no, because I did try to do a recorder on it, And it keeps on unfocusing, but I think it's just a light bulb that I'm using over there. But listen, I'm not worried about this mount thing. Listen, when I saw Jay Burt report that nonsense, I knew, man, that it's a United tactic, bro. They don't want just to pay 55 million. I'm pretty sure they're gonna relent. Listen, I'm not worried. I wasn't worried. Did you see me in the group chat? I was literally telling man them.
You know what? Because I was on here, I wasn't paying attention. Like I clicked on.
I'm not worried, bro.
Comments.
Bro, the moment I heard United's gonna go in for Caicedo, I knew it was a ploy. That's what they said.
Hold up. Is that real?
So basically, in the report, they were basically saying, Chelsea, because they couldn't get in Mason Mount, that United were basically going for Caicedo instead. Okay. And the moment they said that, I knew it was game over then, because Mason Mount is probably what you're paying 55 million for him. You have to go 25 million more, at least a minimum, for 80 million pounds for him. It's like, come on, lads, let's be real, man. Let's be real. You're not gonna go more than 25. That's 25 at minimum. And
Depends
you know Brighton are probably.
Depends how bad we want the player.
And plus, Brighton are probably going to want somewhere almost close to 100
80, 90, but it depends on how it depends solely. What it depends on is how much we want to play for said player.
We'll see, man.
Because I think if certain players was available for, put it this way, I think if Kane is available for 90 million, we pay the 90 million.
Mm.
So therefore, the money's there. I don't think it's a question of money. It's a question of we don't think he's worth what you lot think he's worth. But we'll see. Before we close out, people, like I said, last few callers, this is your last chance to call in on this fan calling show as well. I will run these occasionally on the YouTube, but you get them on the Twitch every Tuesday, every Thursday over the summer months. Every Tuesday, every Thursday over the summer months, people, 8:30 p.m. UK time. Make sure you check us out on all the audio platforms as well, people, because I know everyone doesn't like watching on YouTube. So that's why the audio platform is indeed there, people. Victor, what are you telling me? You good?
I'm all good. I'm good, man. I just want everyone to just calm down about this Mount thing, man. No one knows what's going on except for Mason Mount himself and his camp. Like, just relax.
Yeah, man.
Because everything I'm seeing doesn't make any sense. Why United go, I don't want Mason Mount, and then go to Caicedo. Two completely different players, two completely different price points, like two completely different clubs. I don't understand. Like what's I just think it's like a negotiating tactic, because what came out before was that Chelsea, after Mason Mount, Chelsea are gonna go for bid for Caicedo. So if United go, we're gonna bid for Caicedo too, they're like, okay, let's kind of get this Mount thing done now, so we can get Caicedo for what United does. So I just think it's like a tactic to just get Chelsea to lower the bid, to lower the price point and accept the 55.
100%.
Yeah, just go.
Reports did come out saying, and this is way before this, that Caicedo and Lavia are the two alternatives to Mount if we don't indeed sign him. But it's going to be interesting. And people, just tonight, just how the football and universe works, tonight, Manchester United, Chelsea, Spurs show. So it's really going to be that could be interesting depending on what goes on, whether it's Mount, whether it's Caicedo related, or both, or something else. That's why I say people just, relax, calm down. For United fans, just wait and see. Do I like the reports of that we're willing to walk away and we don't we're willing to walk away. I'm all for that. But we'll wait and see. That's why I didn't jump out the window. We're gonna see. Yes, we are still in negotiations, but the deal's not done. Let's clear that up, people. They're still in negotiations. People saying, practically, you know what I'm saying, and that it's not. It's not
over and it's not over. It's not over and it's not
over.
done.
Like we know terms are agreed. Yes, like that's we're talking price points. People say, it's only 5, it's only 10, it's only 15 million. That's what's holding it up. But yeah, man, we'll see what go on.
Yeah, man. Just finally, obviously, before we close out, I've got a video coming up on this just to get the mandem, to calm down, calma. You know what I mean? I'm not moving like I saw the so have hopes. What's it called? A thumbnail saying Harvey bricked it. So I'm not gonna be like that. I'm gonna give you some calm, relaxed analysis on that one quickly to calm everyone down. But and then maybe if I've got time tonight, because I'm probably gonna go out tonight. But if I've got time before, I'll be on the other show if I can be. All right.
Yeah, go subscribe to Amir's channel. Someone already dropped the link in the chat as well. Big up to everyone who's locked in. Hey, final few calls, people. If you want to call in, I know there was a couple of callers who got disconnected. I'm presuming that was on their end in regards to Wi-Fi issues, or maybe they just had to cut out. I will do this again because, like I said, I didn't expect the response I got. You'll get it every Tuesday, every Thursday on the Twitch, people. But I run the occasional one-off, just like this. Like I say, this was legit spare at the moment. Yeah, go on.
Have you seen the Gvardiol stuff? Apparently, United, Man City, and Gvardiol have agreed personal terms. It's just about an agreement between the clubs,
For
apparently.
what, Manchester City and Vardy all have agreed personal terms?
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it makes
Yeah,
sense.
and
They
apparently
can-
RB want at less, so they won't sell for less than 100 million euros. So that's 80 million pounds basically.
Yeah,
you know
man, pay
what?
for that, man.
He's probably, you know what? He walks into their first team. This is about right, to be honest.
Breaking news on for Mason Mount. Ben Jacobs said that Manchester United 55 million bid for Mason Mount remains on the table. They haven't walked away. Clubs just refuse to cave into CFC's 58 plus 7 million counter. MUFC will do a deal if it's on the terms and for under 60 million. Still more twist to the saga because the clubs are talking.
Yeah, that's so everything we already knew in regards to.
So basically, Jason, what's it called? Jay Burts, yeah, he did the little, you know what I mean? I forgot what they called you know when he ran before the gun, basically. He ran before the gun. You know
jumped
what I mean?
the gun.
Jumped the gun, exactly. Sorry, yeah, my bad. My fault, man. My fault. I got
You're a character, man.
Genuinely, I was trying to
You ran before the gun.
No, I was going to say the initial one was basically caught before the horse. Yeah, but then like
Just let go, man. Just let go, man. Just let go, man.
Listen, man.
You already fell, man. Still on the floor. You already fell,
Yeah,
man.
man, I
Still
flopped on that one still. I'll hold it.
He jumped the gun, but yeah, we'll see, because what Ben Jacobs said there is in regards to they're still talking. The offer's there, even though you lot have rejected it. So it's just a question of let's see what happens. I gotta say, man, I hope we don't do this deal. Hope Chelsea price him out. That is still a possibility. I'm still at bargaining. You know what I'm saying?
I got a nice little thumbnail ready for you guys. Like this, Kalma.
I'm still,
like
but make sure you lot go subscribe to Ahmed's channel as well, people. Make sure you lot subscribe to Ahmed's channel. Make sure you subscribe to Nero's channel.
You get some nice
likes. Yeah, go on, fam.
I was gonna say, listen, man, you get the nice little cafe Nero knowledge as well. You know what I'm saying?
Rashi says, if we're smart, this is exactly what we should do. Rashi 10. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if United get Caicedo and next summer Mount for free. If we really want Mount, get him on the free. Talk to him in 6 months. If we really want him that bad, chat to him in 6. That's what doesn't make no sense about why we're negotiating like they're in the position of power with this. Like, nah, all right, you keep him then. That's what it should be. But we're stupid enough to go, you know what I'm saying, and that pay the money. Yeah, Stephanie, this is good. Shot himself in the foot.
Yeah, that's actually good.
Shot himself in the foot with that. But yeah.
Hey, man, listen, we move on that one. You know what I'm saying? You win some, you lose some. On to the next one.
Yeah,
Facts.
sure. But all right. Love to everyone who has locked in. Big up. Hope you lot have enjoyed the fan calling show. Keep an eye out, because especially over the weekend, Saturdays, Sundays, I may just do one-off shows like this. So this is why you need to be subscribed and keep your notifications on. Because yes, we have the regular schedule Monday to Sunday. However, I may do one-off shows. You never know if it's a fan calling show. You don't know if it's saying with 2 special guests. Like, you never know, people. So keep a lookout. Yeah, Time to Shine could even get him for January for half the price. Because then it's like, all right, take this 20 million or lose him for free in 6 months. Like, negotiate from the position of power. We stupid to be offering 50 M's. And that's not just because it's him, but I'm saying any player of his caliber like that. Even if we were in for Mbappe, I'd be like, why are we going there saying 200 million? Like, yo, take this 80 M's or just lose him for free. I'm just using him as an example, people. Someone's got a year left. A player's got a year left on his deal, and he wants to leave, and the club don't want to keep him, and he's not signing a new deal. Lose him for free, or take whatever I give you, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? But here we are, anyways. But love to everyone.
Man, but the thing is, just before we end the show, but not everyone's like flawless. You know what I mean? He's a wordsmith, but you know these guys, they're not good mathematicians.
Yeah,
so they always overpay.
That's just common sense. I can't negotiate these type of deals. I do not have the skill set. Well, what I have the skill set to do is say common sense and realize.
But you don't even need to have the skill set for flawless. The skill set is just literally common sense. That is all it is. Generally, the skill set is common sense. That's what I'm saying to you.
Right.
That is only like, listen, a lot of the time with business, as long as you have common sense and then you're a bit backed up by some facts, you're Gucci. Yeah. These men have no common sense. That's all it is, bro.
Right. To me, I just don't get it. Like, I'm like, they're going to lose this asset for free in 12 months. You can talk to this asset in 6 months' time. And then I'm
probably tap them up before that, bro. You can tap them up before that, bro.
Like, we've already agreed personal terms. We don't even need Chelsea. We've agreed personal terms. So, all right, we'll just give you this we'll offer you this in 6 months' time. But hey, we move. But anyways, we're gonna raid Never a Foul as well. Big up to everyone who's locked in. Enough love. We're back 11:30 p.m. now. We're back in just over an hour and a half, 11:30 p.m. UK time, people. 11:30 p.m. UK time. Manchester United, Chelsea, Tottenham Hotspur show, Manchester United, Ballers at the Bridge, talking at Tottenham Talk. Myself, Surfer, and Jez talking all things in regards to those three clubs. Big up to all the callers who called in, all the new people, all the regulars. Large up the chat. Big up HKN and Joseph for the super chats as well. And this has been the Sarcasm City Sports fan calling show live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.